It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
What's up, Jones Bones? It is morning number 2 and I'm gonna go ahead wash my face. I thought that I wasn't gonna really record every single time that I use this product because I was like, why would I record every single time that I use this product? You know, it seemed kind of weird. It seemed, I'm gonna be real, it seemed kind of weird to always record myself just washing my face. But the thing is, when you're washing your face, you really take time to really just be with yourself for a moment. So a little bit of an update. Yesterday I used the good old the morning face nutrients, and let me show you the bottle. They look the same, but anyway, I used the morning face nutrients yesterday morning, and so today I'm going to be using the toner for the first time. So that's something where I'm like, you know, with the girl with the burnt nose and everything, I think it might have been because of the toner, because toners, I don't know, tend to be more rough on the skin and whatnot. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it real quick. Now don't come for me for how I'm opening this, okay? Because I just like to say, you know, when you don't have scissors, I at least open things in a way. And so it's a cute little pill shaped thing. And you know, yesterday I was like, shake up the bottom. And before I even get into washing my face, I'm gonna get a towel real quick. Now this is the same towel I used last night, and it's supposed to be clean, but I used the towel once, so, and then I hung it up, so like, and I washed my face and dried my face with it, so my face was clean. A lot of excuses to say I just don't feel like going and getting the towel. So you wet your face with some lukewarm water. I have to admit, you guys, I'm kind of enjoying using this product on myself. I moved the camera up because it was a little bit lower earlier, and I already put water on my face. But let me tell you, I feel the change in my skin. Like, it's smooth. It is really smoother. That's kind of nice. I do notice a change, and like I said last time, I like the product so far. I haven't had any issues with the product so far. Would I suggest you go buy it? I would not. $200. I don't know how much skincare really is, but I do definitely suggest that you start taking care of your skin. You feel me? Did this camera go off? No, it didn't. So this video is gonna have to be on the shorter end because I only got like 3 minutes of film in this camera. She's struggling. Okay, I should have cleaned out my camera, but you know, still, you can do this in like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, get it in there, done and whatnot. So again, like the last times I said this, am I saying, girl, you need to get this Paytas Miracle skin thing? No, but I'm also saying, for me, someone with sensitive and combination skin, I don't really have too much acne, but dark marks and sensitive and combination skin, for me, is doing its job. So far at least. And one of the things I don't do is I don't wait the 2 minutes to take this back off my face. It's not because I'm afraid of it or anything, you know, like, oh, the reason you don't wait 2 minutes to take it off your face is because you don't want it sitting on your face. No, it's because I got ADHD. I don't want to wait no damn 2 minutes. You feel me? Like, while I'm down here rinsing my face off, if you haven't already liked, subscribed to the channel, I would like if you would do that. You know, join me. Join me in my journey of taking care of myself. You know, I was getting ready to actually start talking to you guys about the things that I've been through in life, you know, and just life in general. For you guys who don't know, a little backstory about my life. I was a part of the system at some point in my life when I was a young girl. I got information about my birth mother, rest her soul, she has passed away since then. And just talking about my adoptive mother and the things that I went through growing up, I've had not even a brief stint, a long period of being the other one, the different one growing up. You know how they like to call us starseeds? I've always been that one that kind of steps back and I'm calling out things that are morally not right, and no one really taught me, hey, that's kind of fucked up. But I've been saying, hey, these things are kind of fucked up, and teaching the people around me throughout my life. And I do struggle. I am not a priest. I'm not above other people. I have my own struggles, but I've seen certain things where I'm just like, yeah, that's not right. Okay. So I've been in this role of being a teacher, I feel, my entire life. And like, being a teacher is lonely when you're always, hey, you know, maybe let's not do that. Maybe let's not talk about people that way. Maybe let's not normalize joning each other because it's not good for the soul, right? Give me a second because I started rambling. Okay, I'm back. I honestly thought this was going to be like a short little video. I didn't expect myself to get to talking. But I've honestly been in that role my entire life. And that's not to say that I'm above it. Like, I do have to learn certain things. It's just the people that I'm surrounded with, I'm bringing them up as I learn as well. So it says 2 sprays of this on your face. Okay. This has like a little bit of a sweet smell to it. Doesn't seem it's not stinging my skin or anything. This is my first time trying the toner. I did shake the bottle, but it's not hurting me in any way. But like, yeah, being in that position, it sucks because you feel alone. You know, you're like, am I the problem here? My husband said something, and he's like, if everyone is sick, then no one is sick. Like, what's sick? You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, we had this conversation yesterday, so it's still weighing heavily on my mind. If everyone is sick, then who's really sick? And I gotta say, I didn't want to come to this conclusion, but it's slick humanity. Everyone's sick in their own different way. Everyone's struggling in their own different way. Even in ways you don't even think that they're struggling. Everyone's struggling in their own different way. And I think it's so easy to go inside of your own box and you're just like, oh, my life and what I'm doing. It's so easy to get to that point. Now, mind you, just because everyone's struggling doesn't mean that your struggle is less than anything. It doesn't mean your struggle is less important than someone else's struggle. It's not my struggle makes me better than someone else. It's not my struggle puts me in a position higher than someone else. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we out here struggling, okay? And I just think that we all need to be more compassionate. Compassionate to other people, compassionate to ourselves, right? And we can all work on that. Like, there's a period where, you know, the humor, I noticed it and I've always seen it, but the humor that surrounds me, at the very least, I don't know about you guys, but the humor that surrounds me is like the humor in which it's okay to put other people down. It's okay to make jokes out of other people. It's okay to just hammer into some person. And then it's just like, wait a minute. They are sick. And you know, you being comfortable with beating up on or putting down someone who is sick and cannot control it in a way is very saddening. And I think not only, like, it's one thing, like, you know, the bully in this case is a bad person. We recognize the bully is a bad person, But when someone has it in their mind, I can bully the bully because the bully is a bad person, that person is also now a bully. They are also bad. You might want to say, I'm not as bad as the bully. Okay, but we're not going to ignore that you are also bad. You are also wrong for that. You're not as wrong as the bully. That doesn't matter. You're still doing it, right? And I think if you're going to still do it, be like, yeah, I am also a bully. Like, accept that, hey, I am doing these things, right? But a lot of people won't accept that, you know what? I'm also a part of the problem. Because you can say, I'm a part of the problem and I don't know how to fucking fix it. You know, you can say that. I'm a part of the problem and I don't know how to change it. I've been like this. I was raised like this. The people around me are like this. And I don't know how to be different. And in those cases, you'd be like, okay. Like, it makes more sense. It's not an excuse. It's an explanation. And when you have that knowledge, when you're accepting of that knowledge, I feel like then you are a little bit more able to fix or more able to be aware. You see yourself doing certain things. You're like, wait a minute. Pause for a second. Question yourself. Wait a minute. I don't like bullies. So I'm going to bully the bully. But I don't like myself too. If we're going to have that conversation, I don't like bullies. I am now a bully. I don't like myself. Be kinder to yourself. I think some people are just okay with it. Like, some people rationalize the certain things that they do. Well, I'm going to rationalize it. When actuality, there's no big rationalization. It comes down to what's the truth. It's bully behavior, right? Or it just, you can't rationalize it. Just because this person is bad doesn't mean that you too can be bad. Their person being bad affects you, and now you are doing badness with them, okay? Now you're stuck in that cycle. You're picking up on their energy, and now y'all just being bad together. But at the end of the day, you can't really be offended if someone comes out and be like, you know, you're doing bad, right? So I don't know. It's just a whole conversation. And I guess I'm having this conversation because, you know, the Paytas Miracle, you know, Trisha Paytas is on my mind a lot when I'm doing this. I'm just like, like, and let me tell you guys, my face, like, I'm not even like, okay, so it's really weird. It's really weird because for me, at least, I am considered a Trisha stan because I bring these things up. Like, I'm like, hey, you know, through doing this, you are now a bully. People are like, oh, so Trisha can just do whatever she wants and no one can respond. I'm just like, no. I'm just saying, like, you are also being bad right now. That doesn't take away from Trisha doing bad, and it doesn't excuse Trisha's behavior. I'm just saying, hey, you know, you're hating this behavior in Trisha, but you are exhibiting a lot of that behavior. But in your mind, you're rationalizing, it's okay for me to exhibit this behavior because she's worse than me. I'm just like, wait a minute. Like, I have a moment where I'm just like, make it make sense because I don't really think it is. And I ask people, and like, just by questioning people, you know, they feel very offended, first of all. And I get it. Like, if you feel like you're not doing anything wrong, someone pointing out that, hey, you know, you're kind of doing something that's not that nice can make you feel offended. It's like, wait a minute, my intentions weren't that. And so you can feel very defensive if that wasn't your intentions. But I think that people won't realize the effects of their words. People really just throw out words. And I don't know if this is coming from someone who was bullied for so long, but people throw out words and they don't realize the effect or the actions or themselves. They don't see themselves when they're throwing out that word. And I come from a history of trauma. My mom, the things that she would say to me, for example, there's so much. There's so many things that my mom has said to me. You guys, I'm back. I ran out of space on my camera, and I just think of that as like a message from the universe saying, girl, that is a conversation for another day. So I'm popping back in just to say thank you for watching this video. I hope that you got some type of message that you might have needed to hear from this video, or you just enjoyed spending time with me. Make sure you like and subscribe or do whatever you want to do. And I hope to see you another time. Bye. Oh, by the way, look at that skin.